Beautiful rising, beautiful rising. This is Mama Wanda. You can call me Chakra. You can call me Mama Wanda. You can call me Empress Chakra Wanda. Whatever feels comfortable for. And I'm saying beautiful rising to those that have been rocking with me, wherever this shows up at. Peace. How you doing? How you feeling? Just not going to be long. I'm just going to share something with you. First of all, today, July 25th, 2025, is a special day that you may not be aware of. This is a day that's called a day out of time. Yeah. It is based on Mayan astrology, more specifically the galactic calendar. What you talking about, Mama? Oh, now. Y'all know, the ones that rock with me, I be sharing or working with different tools of awareness. You see, because I live an awakened life. I choose to. So let me pull it back a minute. This day, all right? So I'm here to just share with you in the basic terms and ways as possible when it comes to, bottom line, living an awakened life. People say the old trend saying of being woke. Well, what I recognize is, people say they woke and talk about being woke, but you still broke. Not just financially, but broken in all kinds of ways, because, we not doing the work. Yeah. So look, it takes staying awake, living, let's break that down, into a conscious way of being present, being able to decide how you want to see a thing. We live in this experience. It's called the third dimension. I'm not going to get too technical on you because typically I have been shown that I have, or what my role is in navigating this experience, is to assist those who are right at the veil, right at the space of understanding what is happening to them, or curious when it comes to walking in its earthly awareness. But they're peeking beyond the veil, veil of curiosity, because they recognize that they see signs and symbols, that they recognize that they have divine gifts, the gifts of spiritual seeing, clairvoyance, the gift of spiritual hearing, clairaudient. I'm in a parking space. Sorry, waiting to get my breakfast this morning. They recognize that they have the ability to know things and understand how to put things together. Claircognizant. So I said clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance, clairsentient, being able to sense, right? There's more clairs out there, There's more to us than the physical avatar body senses. There's more than what you feel, you see, you hear, you smell, you taste. You are a spiritual essence, energy, You're made of that which created the universe. We here on this little tiny planet, minuscule compared to the universe that was created by a creator. One essence that we can't really put one name on. And on the planet, people, cultures, structures want to fight each other about what that name is. There's no one there. How can you put a name on it? There are universes being created as we speak. But see, if you just limited just being here on the planet, of that, you're not going to see. Right now, I know I'm losing a few people. That means, you know what it is? You're not supposed to be here listening to this, baby. Huh? It's about being in alignment. It is also about being in acceptance of who you are. What you came here to do. What you came here to be. You know? Yeah. Then you begin to wake up. Not that trend of woke, not the trend of reading books and, oh, did you hear about this and you hear about that, and you got your little cliques over here and your little tribes over here, and ain't nobody doing no work though. see you learn it, you sit back and say, oh, you could be all in your mind with all the esoterical stuff, but you ain't doing no work because things still happening. We in the time right now, ain't time to play. Play date's over with. Play date's over with. The energy, the beautiful energy that you are, being in alignment with other beings, which may not be your family, may not be your mate, as far as them understanding. Time is precious. It's delicate. The typical thing, time is short. It's more than that. Time is currency. I have a sister friend that is a powerful channeler. She don't even know she knows she channeling, but we don't say it in those language. People be tripping about channeling. Look, how you think you able to see me right here? Somebody channeled that technology coming from the divine, and everything that you see and feel is being recorded. That's the Akasha, right? And then everything that you see manifested right now was a thought in the mind of the divine, and then it comes and gets transmuted through manifestation through man, that can choose to use it for light or dark. And so just as much as there is dark, there's light. And some of y'all, a lot of y'all, blocking the expansion of who you are as light. Today, July 25th, 2025, just a few days ago, man, one of our beloved melanin, powerful, creative essences was here today and gone tomorrow. Malcolm Jamal Warner. Man, that hit hard. Doesn't that hit hard for you? Some of y'all that grew up with Malcolm, he like your cousin, your brother, your little nephew. Man, oh my goodness. On the circumstances around it, I don't care. This is a dog world. They gonna focus on the negative. Look, Malcolm, thank you, baby. You demonstrated. You live your life, your assignment. We all got a date, y'all. Okay? I don't dismiss the fact that baby, he went for a swim. He went for a swim. But he left a legacy. He left an imprint. People die every day. Well, people are on the line. I'm trying not to get kicked off. People leaving this planet right now as I speak. In the midst of the chaos within this country. And I ain't got to go under that. Many of you who are empaths feel it. You ain't even got to look at the news. We're just swimming in it. Like Nemo. We swimming in the energy of intensity. And being able to be and stay awake within it, it's a job. But you must. It's okay. And there's lots of teachers that are going to come to you You got through the socials, you got through the book. Your teacher is showing up even when you quiet all day long. How is that? Because there's a transmission going on all the time. You're talking to God. Get out of here and go into the chambers of the heart. If you're still with me, then it's meant for you. Today's the 25th. And in the Mayan calendar, the galactic calendar, and I'm going to give you my role, stepping up into it at another level. I am a spiritual encourager. I'm a teacher. I'm a multi-creative, and I teach through creativity. In the physical, I'm a mama. Beautiful. I got 2 beautiful butterflies. They are 36 and 31. I run businesses. I'm able to create through my businesses. I'm here to teach. We each in our lives can choose to leave or have legacy. I've heard in the spirit to focus on 3 spheres in this season. I'm shifting, and I may insert here what that looks like, because I was given a vision. Always been given a vision, and you'll see it's like a pyramid, which is an anchoring within me, and then there's 3 spheres of focus. At the top, it is my brand, Living an Awakened Life Ministry. Okay? As a spiritual encourager, I'm here to remind you, right? To live your authentic self. And that's not me putting words together. That's my makeup. That's my code. That's my key. That's my spiritual blueprint. And it shows up, that same theme, in at least 8 systems that have been brought to my attention to use to help others in their own way understand their divine imprint and how to navigate this awakening journey. There's no perfect scenario. You're not going to be here without having challenges, but if you understand your makeup a lot better from those that are here. See, I'm not for everybody, and my vibration is just only for a few somebodies that may end up being a lot of few somebodies, right? Today, I'm going back to the 25th, it's called A Day Out of Time, according to the Mayan calendar. And then tomorrow, the calendar starts all over again, July 26th to July 25th. This is an ancient technology. Ain't that new age? This is a calendar of awareness. It's an energetic model from indigenous times that maps to us who we are as natural beings. Right now, the mechanical time is Gregorian time. Right now, it's 10:35 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, according to the mechanical. Look, Gregorian calendar says that we have 12 months in a year, 31 days. But the Mayan calendar goes by the moons. The Mayan calendar consists of 13 moons, and it has a specific energetic resonances every day. I'm going to go deeper, only delivering the basic for you to take that in like a baby. Some of y'all familiar what I'm talking about. Some of y'all lost your way and bumped your head and forgot. You started on the journey of living an awakened life, but you forgot. Some of y'all are master teachers and you expand even deeper and more on some of the things I'm delivering. But look, y'all sit in the back. I'm talking about the babies. And it don't matter what age you are. And specifically, my melanin peoples. Why? Because we've been in the wilderness a long time. Blocked and locked into systems that were copied from our original way of beingness. I'll go into it a little further, talking about the pyramid. the Living and Awakening Life Academy ministry, my Crown Care ministry. I'm on a mission in that to be an advocate for those who care about their crown and hair. Because not everybody care about their crown and hair. They just want to look good on the outside, or they just wanted to maintain the status quo for convenience in their life, and we got to break some shit up, because a tsunami is happening. And then my work, as I'm being called in these three spheres as walking the road of ancestry and genealogy, because something powerful happened for me last Father's Day in 2024 that I can't turn my back on. So I'm going to be taking you on that journey with me. In the meantime, I want to share with you some information. Right now, we are in multiple retrogrades. All right? So here's where some of y'all going to drop off, and some of y'all just, I know, maybe a lot of some of y'all that's going to hang in there. We are in multiple retrogrades. Retrograde, means it looks like things are going backwards, but if you experiment with the idea of waking up every day and understanding the energetic shifts in the overall universe, then you can apply it and navigate your day more intentionally and being aware. Today, we're coming in, I believe, to a new moon in Leo. I can tell you about that. Right? So I'm going to put some slides up and interpret or share with you the basics. Mama Wanda is here to deliver the basics about the tools that you can use in your journey, in your quest of maintaining the idea of living an awakened life. Here we go. Okay, y'all. So what's currently in retrograde? First, we have Mercury that impacts communication and travel. The station retrograde is July 17th through August 11th in Leo. The shadow period is through June 29th and August 25th. And it can affect miscommunications, tech glitches, travel delays, especially around creativity and expressions of identity and ego. Then we have Saturn is also in retrograde from the 13th through November 27th. And that's addressing structure and discipline. Goes from the signs of Aries to Pisces. So here we want to rethink responsibilities, long-term plans, and the balance between assertiveness and surrender or emotional boundaries. Neptune, dreams and subconscious. That's already started July the 4th through December 10th in Aries and then Pisces, affecting heightened intuition. Sorry, y'all. But also potential confusion and blurred boundaries. Pluto, deep transformation. That's been in retrograde since May 4th through this coming October. Here is about revisiting power dynamics, inner transformation, and releasing old control patterns. And then Chiron is all about healing wounds. That's from July 30th, that's coming up, until January 2nd in Aries. Time to face emotional wounds, cultivate self-healing, and strengthen boundaries. And there's a summary table here with the dates and the themes. And I did one more. So I pull these types of things together for myself to be intentional in working with the awareness of the energies. So Mercury retrograde tips. Double check your communications. Reread emails, texts, contracts. Look, customer service. If you're dealing with customer service of any kind, look, don't let them get your blood pressure or your anxiety up. Just realize that it may be the energy. Experiment with this observation, y'all. Y'all used to just sticking with the third dimensional aspect and responding for what you know. I'm telling you, pay attention. to the universe that God created. 2, delay non-urgent decisions, especially creative pitches or big presentations. Have backups for travel, tech, and deadlines, and use it for reflection. Use this awareness of the retrogrades for reflection. Visit old ideas, projects, rekindle relationships. So look, the sun retrograde tips. So first, that what I read was that was Mercury retrograde tips. Now, this is Saturn retrograde tips, Neptune retrograde tips, Pluto retrograde tips, Chiron retrograde tips, and then how to use these retrogrades for growth. All right? The bottom line, we're in a powerfully reflective window, especially mid-July through August, where communication slows, structure gets reworked, and inner growth accelerates. Embrace it by pausing, reviewing, and realigning. Reconnect with your inner world. Revise systems and emerge more grounded and purposeful. Now, I've already put this information up in TikTok as slides. You can go back a few postings. If you're interested in getting this in print form, I can make that happen. Mama Wanda, she ain't gatekeeping. Put it in the comments. Send me, that you want to access, you want to download it. Just let me know. Just say download, and I'll find a way to do that for you. Peace and blessings.